drift with your brung days. But yeah, got the drift tyres on. Well, the rear tyres are absolutely mullered. You can see it split. The fuel was gushing out, pretty dangerous. Just switched round Maude's wheels. Ready for some more send?
No.
Yeah, boy. Hello and welcome to this video. I'm Marcus Hayes, and today, for the first time in 2023, but hopefully not the last, we're taking this car, Maude, my Mk2 Escort, to a drift day. We're going to Santa Pod Raceway for one of their legendary drift with your brung days, and I can't wait to get this thing sideways again. We've already been delayed this morning by loads of traffic, literally just round the corner from where we live, so that's not ideal, but we are now on our way, just about to hit the motorway. My beautiful girlfriend Kat is coming with me. She's in front with Roger, the plastic Fiesta, my support vehicle. And yeah, there's a couple of people said they're going to be coming down to see us today. My good friends Fred and his Mrs. Hannah and their little one Frank, and Ant as well, who's been on my videos before, said he might be making an appearance. Now, because we've been delayed, I need to get to Santa Pod as soon as I can. Obviously need to switch over for my drift wheels. I need to make a little bit of an adjustment on the clutch cable. I'm gonna have a look at the tracking. I've brought my tow plates with me. I've got a feeling that she's currently towing in, which is not ideal. I'd rather it be towing out slightly. And yeah, once all that's done and we've done the driver's briefing, I'll catch back up with you, so. Alright, well, we got to Santa Pod, not too late to be honest, and we have just about got Maude ready for drifting. The tracking was indeed towing in, so I've used my tow plates, actually really cool things to have. They're in that box. Basically it's a plate you put on each wheel and they've got slots in them so that you can feed tape measures through, and then you're able to basically measure how far apart the front of the wheels are compared to the rear. So yeah, it was towing in, now it's towing out. Actually had to borrow some pliers off someone to turn the track rods to adjust them. But yeah, got the drift tyres on, running 20 psi in the front and 55 in the rear this time. Because it's dry, you know, I like to put loads of pressure in the rear. Don't have to worry about murdering the clutch then. Yeah, as you can hear, the drifting is well underway. As usual, loads of Beamers, loads of Jap cars, and no sign of any other Fords. My friend Ant has come down today. Good to see you, mate. Happy New Year. He's been helping me get the car ready. Kat's just dealing with the tyre pressures, and then we can get out there and have some fun. Alright, so we have made it to the queue. Ant's coming out for the first run. You got life insurance?
Yeah.
I've just remembered that I forgot to tighten up my alternator belt, and I forgot to centralise the steering wheel, so that's not ideal. Should get Kat to run over here with a gun, shouldn't I? Yeah. Because centralising that steering wheel is going to really help. I can't remember what size this is. 19, 20, 21, 22. Hello, Kat. Right, I need... Well, we managed to straighten the steering wheel. I know the organisers don't like you doing repairs in the queue, but get my first chance to use my new drift gloves that Kat's brother Jack got for me for Christmas. They're actually not as grippy as... Like, the reason I've never bothered buying gloves is because I thought it'd be too grippy, and you have to sort of like really let go, like. Or I like to let it slide through my fingers, so these might be all right, yeah. Oh, I think my hat is just gonna get in the way of this other camera. Send it. Yeah, that first run felt so difficult. I mean, I don't claim to be a great drifter anyway, but yeah, it always seems really hard. And then you sort of get the hang of it, and then the day's over. I knew it was going to be a little bit more twitchy because I've put a quicker rack on it. And I didn't get a car aligned either. Like, it makes a huge difference. You get a car aligned, like they can set the camber perfectly and all that. Something was banging about in that in there.
Well, you've got the bonnet ain't even bolted in.
Oh, that's what that noise was. Right, second run. Really need to sort that alternator belt out. Just gonna have a little play in the playpen. Why not? Well, the rear tyres are absolutely mullered. Time for a change. The wheels and tyres are over by the tyre guy. Ant's come well prepared. Cheers, mate. Kinder Bueno as well. Got the wheels back from the tyre man. Got these Yokohama A539s off my friend Adi. Plenty of meat on them. They should see us till the end of the day. All right, so just had a bit of an issue. Fuel was basically gushing out of this pipe, and yeah, as you can see, it's split. This basically has a T-piece that goes in there, and then that goes into there. And yeah, this hose is slightly too small to go onto this. It's a nightmare to push it on, and yeah, over time it's just split. The fuel was gushing out, man. Could have been pretty dangerous if any of it ended up on the exhaust if we were out on the run. But I'll cut this, and hopefully there'll be enough length to then just put this all back together. Back together, no leaks. Happy days. Get another run in before lunch. Alright, we've got Fred on board, rocking an MH beanie as well. Available from HUUUGE.com. Much grip on the back. Alright, so it's now lunchtime. I think normally stop for about half an hour. You can hear in the background the organisers having a play on the big track while everyone else is on lunch. Most people are just chilling out and not having to do anything on their cars. We have just switched round Maude's wheels. So we've got the 5.5Js with the semi-slicks on the back now, and the 5Js with the new Part 1 Yokohamas on the front. And because Maude has the alloy hubs that push the front wheels out, the fitment is now kind of even front to back. And yeah, I'm hoping that now this is going to give the front a bit more grip. Right, first run after lunch. First run for my beautiful girlfriend Kat in the passenger seat. Now let's just hope we've got a bit more front end grip now. Bit faster when it's dry, isn't it? Got Hannah on board. First time you've ever been in this car, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, what a time to join the party. It looks like the weather's going to change. I'd rather it stay how it is now. That was really cool, that last run. Really fast. The grip's working how I want it to. It's been going a lot better since you was last in here, but it started raining now, so. Oh, that's better. Right, this should be better than last time you was in it. Yeah, it's really wet now. who's the first. Oops. Ready for some more sends?
Oh,
What's that?
you turn back on you.
Mate, they look pretty good out to get with them before.
Can't see anything out my windscreen. So I've done enough laps now, I can remember the way. Whoa. Some modification is required to the bodywork. Handbrake works.
No, that one's turned off again.
See you later.
Yeah, boy. And just like that, Maude is now back on her road wheels and tyres and ready for the trip home. Hopefully she'll make it. Really hope that alternator belt doesn't snap. I think most people have already done the off. Still a few people getting their stuff ready. But yeah, what an awesome day yet again, that Santa pod for a drift day.
Hello, so it's been almost 2 weeks since the drift day and I didn't actually end up filming an outro for this video. Now in terms of the drift day, I'm so happy that I finally managed to link the big sweeping left-hand turn with the next turn on the big course that they lay out. You know, the left-hand bend is the fastest bend on the track and then you have to sort of slow the car down for the sharp left-hand turn after that, and doing that while staying sideways is really difficult, especially for someone with such little talent as myself. And yeah, it was the first time in this drift day that I actually used the handbrake to do that. I think I realistically only linked it properly once, and that was on the last run with Ant in the car. And yeah, I'm really gutted that the other camera that I had over my shoulder decided to keep turning itself off. So for the last couple of runs, I only had the one view. Now I do want to send a massive thanks out to Fred, Hannah, Little Frank and Ant for coming down for the drift day. It was awesome to spend the day with you guys and I hope you enjoyed your passenger rides. And yeah, I'll always announce the drift days that I'm going to on my social media. So yeah, if anyone out there wants to come down, you know, you can pay for a ticket to be a spectator and I'm happy to take you guys for laps around the big track. Obviously no children though, you know, I don't want to be in a situation where if something bad happens, I don't need that on my conscience. Since the drift day, I did end up in a bit of a dark place. Some of you guys may have seen the posts that I was putting on my social media, but I am now back on track, feeling on top of the world. I've got myself back in the gym regularly, I'm eating healthily and yeah, I genuinely feel like I'm in the best shape of my life. I want to send a massive thanks out to everyone who reached out during that dark period. Although I didn't bother replying to anyone, it really did mean a lot that so many of you did get in touch with your positivity. Now, it's no secret that I struggle with mental health, but I've never really gone into it in much detail on this channel. But whenever I do, you know, sort of briefly mention it, I get loads of you guys getting in touch saying that you appreciate the fact that I've spoken about mental health, and I always get loads of messages from you guys sharing your struggles. So I feel like this time I've got a bit of a calling and a duty to actually go into detail about my own mental health issues and also to share the massive knowledge I've gained over 10 plus years of studying self-help and mental health online. I've decided to start a separate channel for this because it is a very different subject than my life with my cars. That channel is called Marcus Hayes On Track. It's very hard to search for because it's such a new channel, so I'll leave a link to that channel in the description for any of you guys that want to go and check it out. I feel that the knowledge that I have picked up over the years of studying these kind of subjects will not only help people who are struggling with mental health and stuff, but just anyone who wants to pick up new ideas to make their lives better and happier. Now, I've already released one video on that channel going into more detail about my issues, and I've already had a mass of positivity from you guys about that video. So massive thanks to each and every one of you. And it is already getting people, you know, talking in the comments and from direct messages about their issues and stuff. So it's already doing what I hoped it would in terms of getting a conversation going and helping other people. I also feel that making videos on that channel is going to help me stay focused on my self-improvement and my journey, and it is already doing that. This sort of recovery of mine feels way different than any other, but because I've been here before so many times, I know that I can't get complacent and I need to keep on track, and focusing on making the videos for the other channel is definitely doing that already, and I feel that it will continue to do so in the future. Now, after my little wobble, I basically decided that I'm going to take a step back from my cars. I think it's much needed, but that's going to give me an opportunity to do something that I really haven't done enough of since leaving my day job. And it was one of the things that I really felt that I needed to do once I'd left my day job to, scale up the channel and keep the content coming out more regularly. And that is getting out and filming some of your cars. So I've already made a start. I've been out and filmed one video already. I've got quite a few booked in for the next few weeks. So yeah, I'm literally going to force myself to leave my cars alone at the moment, and I'm going to be getting out there, meeting loads of you guys and filming your cars to get them on the channel. So if any of you guys would like to get your cars featured on the channel, especially if you are any of the huge number of people that I've already got on my list from ages ago, do get in touch and we'll literally arrange a date and I'll come round and wave my camera at your cars, and it'd be awesome to meet as many of you as I can. So I think that's enough waffle for the end of this video. If you did think it was any good, please do give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Do click subscribe if you're new to keep up to date with all my future uploads. I'll leave all the links in the description if you want to follow me on social media. I'll also leave a link to my own website down there. I post regular blog posts on there, and that is the place where you can get hold of official Marcus Hayes merchandise and parts for your cars. And if you don't see the parts that you need on my website, just drop me an email and I'll source what you need from one of my trusted suppliers. My email address will also be in the description for anyone who wants to contact me. Massive thanks to my patrons for your ongoing support. But other than that, until next time, thanks for watching.